Hey beautiful, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to check out these bad boys. These are the Wings Cosmetics little wing stamps. I don't know how else to put it. I've had them laying around for like 2 months now and I was going to try them out for you guys, but like when I was just doing a test run, oh my gosh, I failed miserably. So I literally just let them sit in my makeup box for a while and I keep looking at them. So I was like, what better time to try them than now? And before we get started, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone for all the well wishes. I got hit pretty hard last week with some nastiness and I'm sorry if my voice is, all weird. I am still a little bit sick and trying to get over this dang bug, but you know, I'll get there. I will get there in my own time, I'm sure. Before we move on, I did count up all of the entries for the giveaway and I did reach out to my winner through Instagram. So if you are on there, check your messages just in case I'm in your inbox. And baby, don't you worry yourself none. If you didn't win this time, no worries. I've got another giveaway coming up soon, and I was actually thinking I could run something by y'all really quick. What do you think about having, I don't know, maybe after this next one or something, what do you think about having like maybe smaller, more frequent giveaways? I have such a good time with this giveaway thing, and I figure I could spoil one person a lot, once a month or something, or I could spoil, a handful of people a little bit throughout each month. So just let me know how you feel about that and give me some feedback down in the comments. And on to our regular scheduled programming, I suppose. So I am armed to the teeth with all sorts of stuff to remove makeup just in case I really screw up this first time. So with these, it's supposed to be super simple. Basically, you take some liquid eyeliner and you throw it on where you want it. The company said that you don't have to use like the entire little stamp there. You can just use the wing and it's probably easier to just do it that way. So that is what I'm going to start with. And let's see. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of this on the wing, just kind of paint it on. And that looks like a lot. I'm so nervous. I have a feeling this is not going to go as well as I had hoped. Alright, I feel like I got a good coat. I got a good coat on there. Alright, let's do this. Well, that didn't make a wing at all. We will try the other side before I erase this one, and I'm going to wipe my brush a whole lot more than I did that first time. And just paint her on there again. I don't know if my aim is off or what, but that is definitely a key thing in putting this on properly. Alright. Oh, it did it again over there. I suppose this one I could probably shape, but I'm gonna start removing both of these. By the way, I am using a makeup eraser, like a makeup eraser mini, I think. And if you were ever wondering if these were totally worth the money, they totally are. Girl, they make it so much easier to remove makeup, even with just like warm water. You can always add some waterproof makeup remover, but they work great. I was reading that maybe I'm pushing too hard and that could be the issue. So we are just going to test it out. All right, I feel like that's pretty good. I got her on there. And okay. All right, so that isn't terrible. I could fill that in and kind of fix that a little bit. So definitely very little product if you're going to use one of these, and very light touch. I So like this first one, it's not perfect and it looks nowhere near as awesome as the video on Instagram looked. I don't know if you guys saw, there were like a million videos for these. All right, second try, my left eye. Ooh, I'm ramen today. All right. So yeah, the whole trick to these things is very, very little pressure. So that's not terrible. I gotta work on my placement. So I was just looking at the shape of this stamper, and I'm not sure covering the whole stamp and throwing it on my eye is gonna work out very well, just because my eye is not shaped anywhere near the way this thing is shaped. So just out of pure and utter amusement, let's do it. Uh, my placement is better on the wing though, that's for sure. I just want to see if I can do any better on the other side. Call me a glutton for punishment if you'd like, but I think this could be fun. Well, that was a little better. That's still a terrible idea, so don't use the whole stamp. Not a good idea. They're not the one and done kind of products that the advertisement made them look out to be. You're definitely going to need lots of practice and you're going to have to figure out your own placement. Um, Quite frankly, if you already know, how to draw on wings and you're really good at it already, you don't need these. Girl, you don't need this. But if you are trying to learn, this could potentially be very helpful to you. Once you figure out how to use them, it looks like you can just fill it right in and maybe, even out some of the little squigglies that I was left with, and it would be just fine. I purposely did not, finish up my eyes just to see how it would go on its own, and I knew I'd be erasing that stuff. So I think what I want to do, I just threw on some eye primer, and I'm gonna throw a quick dust in of some eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use my Tarte Pro. I just want to see how it works with eyeshadow and primer on. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I'm definitely curious. I just, I just gotta know. I didn't put on a ton of eyeshadow, but I put on just a little bit. I put maybe 3 to 4 layers on there just to see how it would go down. Because I'm curious. Just gonna throw a little bit on the end of the stamp where the wing is. I don't think I will be using the full stamp ever again, and I don't recommend that y'all do that either. So we will see if there's any difference between eyeshadow and no. Oh, gentle. Okay, so terrible placement, but it did kind of show up. All right, maybe I had too much on there, so we are going to try the other side. Oh, I'm just making a hot mess of myself today, girl. It's all good. Here we go. A whole lot less than I just put on the other side because I just feel like it's running down my face. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better than the other side. So it's really easy to put way too much product on these. Hmm. So I would say one of the bigger downsides with these things is that you have to use very little product and very little force on your part to put them on, and it is so easy to put too much eyeliner on there, and it's like really hard to like get in there just right and like lightly touch it. I mean, just lightly. Or you're gonna have a hot mess on your face like. So I am gonna try and fill in this good one on my left side and see what the finished product will look like. Okay. So filling them in, that ain't too bad. So yeah, definitely is like, ooh, okay. Don't talk while you're doing your eyeliner. So as like a stamp slash, like say stencil for your wings, definitely. And if you are learning to do your wings, these could totally be helpful for you. But if you already know how to do wings, I feel like these would be a waste of money because you just have to kind of learn how to use them and do your wings all over again. And there's just no point. Final thoughts on these things? I'd recommend them to beginners. If you're learning to do your wings, these could totally be useful for you, but if you already know how to do your wings, they're just a waste of money. But I can see how they can like really help you learn to, draw your wing right, and it could help save time once you really know how to use them. Otherwise, you're just gonna have something like that on the end of your eye. So it was fun to break these things out and see how it went because the last time I used them, it was pretty terrible. It almost ended in tears. But, and that's the thing. I actually initially bought these because I am terrible at wings. I feel like this bent liner brush has made a world of difference for me. It's made it so much easier to do it on my own. If you have not, check out my very first video. It was actually a practice video to kind of test out the editor that I still currently use. And I just wanted to see, how it would edit a video, and I didn't want to commit to something until I knew how to do everything. So I did that, and like, it kind of turned out okay. It did. It turned out all right. It was kind of funny, and I thought it was a great way to start my channel. But a, a little bit of a backstory. The morning that I actually made that, the struggle was real. Girl, I'm saying the struggle was real. I spent so long on my face and my eye makeup. I made it so pretty, and I was like, oh, it would look good with this. A nice big beautiful wing. So I tried to do that. Tried to do that with this, in fact, my little elf. I failed so miserably. And like it was so terrible. I was practically in tears over it because I was able to like erase a little bit, the first three times, but like after that, my eyes were just red. My makeup was half melted, like down here. Oh, mm, I was so angry. um, and like wings are practically my kryptonite. Even still, like I'm not that great at drawing them. So I was really hoping this would be just like the answer to my makeup prayers, but it wasn't. It wasn't as good as I was hoping. It just takes some practice, and honestly, I don't know if this wing shape is for me. They do have another wing shape available. It is more like straight pointed and it is longer, so it's more of a dramatic wing. And I don't think that's really for me either. I don't know. I'm still finding my wing style, girl. Give me a break. Oh, honey, I think I'll always be trying to find my wing style, believe you me. So for now, that is it. I think I'll record another video or two this week, but I'm still gonna try to rest and recuperate a little bit. I gotta shake this off, man. This is just, mm. But for now, I do have some awesomeness coming up for the month of June. I almost have everything together for the next giveaway, and I will be doing a sneak peek on my Instagram at the end of the week. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me test out these wings. Let me know what you think about these down in the comments. Hi, Winston. Hi, Winston. Let me know what you think of these things down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And for now, go out and spread some love. Be positive. Pass it on. It's the perfect gift to share. And I love y'all. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Stop it, Anubis.